How you doing there, my dear friends? It's Dan. I'm live. It's solar eclipse day. Are you going to watch the solar eclipse? Yeah, it's solar eclipse day. I'm live in Oak Lawn, Illinois, the garden spot of the garden spot of the Chicago metro area. Yeah, whatever. Good to see you. Hey, I know we all got solar eclipse on the mind. I want to hit you with another thought, though. I'll try to make it fast here. Yesterday, for a little while, actually for longer than it should have been, I sort of allowed myself to engage in a little bit of whining and complaining, and I'm embarrassed to admit this, but even a little bit of self-pity was going on. And this was in my own mind. This wasn't out loud. I didn't tell anybody about it. This is where my head was at for a while. And again, this went on, and finally, at a certain point, I actually had to, like metaphorically speaking, I had to give myself like a cold slap in the face, like, snap out of it. You ever have to do that? Well, that's what I had to, I had to do. Stop it. Forget about the whining and the pity parties, because that doesn't help anything. That does nothing. It can kind of feel good maybe a little, but it doesn't help. It won't get us anywhere. See, here's the thing that I had to come to grips with. You got to face life and deal with reality as it is. Not as we wish it would be. If you say, but it ought to be this, and it should be that, it should be so much different. Okay, the response to that is fine. Yeah, probably. But right now, it's not. Hey, maybe things are supposed to change dramatically. In fact, maybe you're supposed to be a change agent. Maybe that's part what you may. But look, think about it. Even if that's true, we still have to begin with reality. Even if you're going to make some sweeping changes in your life or with some of the people even then, we have to start with things the way they are right now. We still always have to start with reality. Whining and complaining about how things ought to be and it should be like this and why is it and woe is me and moping around with the cry. It's a very natural inclination. Like I said, I was going down that road a little too long yesterday. I know, I get it. We've all done it. But see, here's another thing. No one cares. Hold on, wait. Let me explain. I'm not trying to be mean. I know that sounded mean. I'm trying to be really direct because I want to provoke your thinking. I want to provoke here. And I'm not suggesting. Wait a minute. I'm not suggesting that no one cares about your life. I'm not saying. I know you have friends and family members. We have people who love us and they do care about us. But what I'm saying is no one really cares about the fact that the world doesn't operate just exactly the way you and I wish it would operate. I mean, no one's all that interested really in our whining and complaining about the fact that the world isn't in this what we envision to be some perfected state, because here's the thing, they all have to function in this crazy topsy-turvy world too. They're all right in here with us. So they're not interested in our complaining about it. They're right here too. Can I say, I'll try to say this now gently and lovingly. You know I love you. I want to try. We have to face life. We have to deal with reality as it is, whether we like it or not. That's where we begin. We have to get busy and get about the business of doing whatever it is we're supposed to do. That's the job. That's what we need. And in the Bible, in the book of Colossians, chapter 3, there's this line that says, work willingly See how well I know that? Work willingly at whatever you do. In other words, what's in front of you? What are you supposed to be doing right now? Do that. Do that well. In fact, it says, do that as if you're serving the Lord, not men. Forget the complaining. Forget the, oh, woe is me and the why me. And by the way, I'm talking to myself. I'm lecturing me more than I'm lecturing anybody who's watching this right now. This is for me. I'm just hoping it'll be beneficial for you to forget that stuff. Reality is what it is. And again, maybe you're supposed to be a change agent. Fine. Deal with it. Let's go. Then let's get busy doing the work. That's what's going to change anything. Let's get busy doing the work God has for you and I to do today.